Hello gang, hello friends, welcome back. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this video finds you well. Are you well? I hope you're well. If you're new, hello, my name is Jo, and I do nail stuff. She does stuff, nail stuff, and stuff she does with nails. Why do I always go in so high pitched? I just can't keep it up, the high pitchedness. Let's jump straight into today's set. We're starting with Spring in Paris, which is a Madame Glam colour, and we're going to do a full, how many we're going to do like this? I'm not sure. We'll watch the video and find out, but I will be doing 2 coats of this. Do I sound I feel like I sound nasally. It's because I've just been rolling around on the floor with Dexter and kissing him a lot, and my eyes and my nose and my throat don't like it. My heart does. So I've done 2 coats of that and cured. I'm topping with a matte top coat. It's the Mylee Matte top coat. And then I'm taking Grand Canyon, which is also from Madame Glam. You can get yourself a whopping 30% off. 30% is so much, is it not? It really is. 30% off your Madame Glam orders with the code MISSJO30. And the link in the description. I've also got codes for a whole bunch of other nail places, so go check them out to save yourself some moolah. I've done a swoop of red. I'm behind, damn it. I'm taking the detail liner from Madame Glam and their white gel paint, and we're going to do some little hearts, just 2 dots, and pull them together. The swoopy red, obviously I used the bottle brush here, but on a person, I would have got the swoopy line with a liner brush and then filled in the rest as much as you can with the bottle brush. But then obviously there's fingers in the way on pesky humans. So you'd need to use a detail brush. And I wasn't, don't overthink it. Just do a swoopy line. Come down a bit, go left a bit, come down a bit. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Funny. It's funnier over here because I hate the word when it's used how it's used, because it's over here, it's not your bottom, it's the other one, it's the other bit, and I just think it's a horrible name for it. Ugh. Anyway, so I've done some hearts and I'm doing some smaller ones with the detail brush. They ended up kind of being long skinny hearts. And I'm really annoyed about it, and it bugs me for the whole set. I wish I'd have done more, the kind of voluptuous hearts that are more curved at the top and then really curve into a point wider and shorter. But that's how we went. So that's how we have to carry on. And then just popping some dots in between, because God forbid we have a video without dots. And this is all with the white gel paint, and I think before I put it in the lamp, I actually neatened up the points of the hearts a little bit, which is kind of only possible to do when some things are a lot easier to do not holding it in camera shot, because I'm further away from the nail than I normally would be when I'm filming, whereas sometimes I want to, lift it up closer to me and I can't get the camera angle there. So I neatened up the points a little bit. And now I have taken the long liner brush from Madame Glam and their silver gel paint and just bordered the red swoopy and cured. Their gel paints, I think, are a 1-minute cure instead of 30 seconds. And now, did I say I used their long liner brush? I did, yes. And now I've taken some of the Makartt Rhinestone glue, it's called. It's a gel. It kind of bugs me that they call it glue. It kind of works like a glue. Well, it doesn't work like a glue. But it's a gel. Anyway, you can get money off Makartt as well. Have a look in the description. And I've plonked on some crystals and some caviar beads and cured them in place. And where the crystals end, so I got smaller as the crystals came out from that center one, the caviar beads I did, I think, a couple at the end, and it kind of helps it trail off into the sparkle of the silver gel paint. So it just gets thinner and then flat. And then we're topping the red bit. And there it is. It's like the Valentine's version of that Christmas nail I did that was really popular for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it was nice. And that is that one. Now, I was going to keep in all the times I wrote love and wiped it off, but I decided against it because I just couldn't be bothered to edit it. I'm writing love in a kind of curly font, and then, so when I do letters, like that bit there, I got the O in and then joined it up to the L. So I'll get the V on, and then I'll do the little line that joins the V to the O. The L initially went up, curl, down, curl to the left, and then brought it round to the right. But I just wasn't happy with it. So I'm getting all the main parts of the letter on, and then doing the little bits, you know. So that E, we started with a big C, and then did the little curly bit, and then joined it to the V. I think I was overthinking it at first, and then just thought, just fucking write it, you know? I know how to write. Just get it on there. And that kind of helped. Just be firm with yourself. Don't fuck about. Just do it. But you don't have to do it all curly, but you do want them joining up, because we're going to fill in below, everything below the white writing with the Grand Canyon, the red. So this is, this nail has been matte topped already before I wrote love. Because their gel paints don't need topping, we don't need to worry about topping them. And then I wasn't sure whether to go really skinny in between the letters, but I think it makes sense too. And I've used the bottle brush to get as much on as I can right up to the word, and then just using a detail brush to get into all the skinny little nooks and crannies. And then make sure also that your E, the end of your E, touches the side of the nail and the start of your L, because we need to block it off. So then we cured that. Did I do 2 coats? Possibly. If it doesn't need it, then don't. But if it does, then do. I just did the biggest sneeze and now I'm all shaky. Oh, I should wait until the evening to roll around on the floor with Dexter, because then I can at least sleep through the sniffy nose and itchy eyes and shakes and sneezes. But it's the beginning of the day, so now my whole day will be just an allergy day. So again, on this one, we are adding some hearts, annoying long skinny hearts. I did really consider redoing the whole set, but then thought, don't be ridiculous. So some big hearts on, get those on first. I made sure one was in the middle, and then some little ones around it and some dots, and then we cure. And now we're going to add some crystals. I'm going to try and do a heart. So I'm using the Makartt gem gel glue stuff, rhinestone glue, and we're going to add 3 crystals to make a little heart and put caviar beads, not at the top, not between the top 2, at the top, because then we kind of lose the V that's at the top of a heart where the curves meet. I have a bloody red heart crystal. Why didn't I use that? I don't know. And then I forgot, we need to top over the red, so we also need to top in all the little gaps where we've put red underneath these letters. The white doesn't show up that well, does it, on the background? Maybe I should have... I didn't want to bring black into it, but I feel like the background colour I should have done a bit more pinky. Not super pink, but just pinky. And then we have our little heart crystal. Love that. Super cute. I made something out of crystals. Who am I? And then things didn't go too well with this heart. It ends up wonky, a bit off center, but it's there. It's there all the same. So I used the biggest dotting tool I had, which is the green one from that set that we've all got, and got the 2 dots dots on first, and then just because I think it's easier to do dots with a dotting tool, who'd have thought, than trying to get the shape of the curve perfect with a brush. And then I'm just pulling them together, and again, this would have looked nicer had my hearts been a different shape, but they're not. Get over it. I'm talking to myself. And so we're doing, yeah, oh, why didn't I change the bloody shape of the bloody hearts? Oh well. And again, just filling in the red bit with some white hearts. And maybe before putting in the lamp, trying to neaten, or not, doesn't look like I've neatened the points of them. I wanted them to be neat points at the bottom of the heart, but the more I tried to neaten the bottom, the longer and thinner the heart was getting. So I decided, I think, at some point just to leave it and try and move past my long skinny hearts. And then we cured that, and we're outlining it with the silver gel paint. Their gold and silver gel paints, the Madame Glam ones, are so gorgeous. They're so gorgeous. And then we're going to put some crystals on this as well, just nothing fancy. It's me, nothing fancy. And some caviar beads. And again, this cream background has been matted before I did the red heart that we've painted in. And then I'll cure that and top coat, get a big blob on there. We'll use that as our palette. And I think this is the petal brush, or is it the flat blade? It's the petal brush, just to spread out the top coat and then cure, and I'll run it sort of up and down in the center to try and get the light line as straight as possible on that bit. Oh my goodness me, I've just looked to my right and seen the nail mail that arrived today. The other day, the Madame Glam February collection arrived with me yesterday, maybe, or the day before. So I'll be doing something with that next, and then this new thing they've brought out. I don't know whether they've done big sort of fancy boxes for releases or anything before, but not since I'm reaching for it. Oh, not since I've been using them. This box has arrived with stuff in, gel polish. It's a special Easter thing that's coming out, I think, in the middle of February. I cannot wait to show you. The box alone is... oh, it's so pretty. I can't wait to show you. So I'll be showing you that soon as well. That's what it sounds like. That's your teaser. Back to this set. On this now, we're going to do reverse. Was considering doing hearts, white hearts all around it, which I think I probably should have. But maybe... what's up, baby boy? We'll go out in a minute. The, what was I talking about? Hearts. Yes, white hearts on the red area. So I'm outlining, I've done the same as I did on the one before, but I've done a cream heart in the middle of a red as opposed to the other way around. Cured and then added the silver gel paint outline. Cured it. And now adding some more crystals. I should have maybe, yeah, done white hearts around all in the red area, but I don't know why I didn't. Was I being lazy? Did I not think it would go? I think maybe it might have been a bit much. I'm not sure. But we've added the crystals and some caviar beads, and then I'm matte topping the cream colour. And I'm doing the matte first because if I accidentally go onto anywhere that I want shiny, I can go over it with shiny after. So instead of doing the shiny first, and then when you do matte, accidentally get it on the silver gel paint, and then having to go over it again. You know, does that make sense? So I did try to avoid going on the silver with the matte. But even if I had, it wouldn't matter because we're doing the shiny after. So this is the Madame Glam Shiny No Wipe Top Coat. And then we will cure that. And this is a quick video, isn't it? It's a nice, easy, heart-based set. Hearts are super simple. Says me, who's fucked up every single heart on this video because they're long and skinny and don't look that nice. But in theory, hearts are super easy. And then on this nail, I wanted another full nail red to kind of, I was trying to balance out the red, the amount of red and the amount of cream. And I thought, let's put I, heart, something. And I thought, and I was going to write Dexter, but I would have had to write it really small. And then the I would have had to be really small. And the crystal's going to be big. So I thought it might look a bit silly. So I just put I love me. This could technically be an anti-Valentine set. In the sense of, I don't love anyone, but I love myself. And you should love yourself. It's very important. And then we just chucked on a great big heart crystal in a clear or silver or whatever colour you would call that crystal. Look at that fluff. Get the fluff out of here. Because I think red wouldn't have showed up as nicely as this. And it will match the clear ones or the silvery ones that we've got on the others as well. So we use the Makartt glue for that, and that crystal is from Vettsy, I think. And then cured it and topped around that, and that's it. I hope you like it. It's a very quick video, isn't it? I hope you like it. If you do, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I will be back very soon with some new stuffs. I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.